You are listening to the Fresh 24 podcast with your host, Clinta Walker.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Fresh 24 podcast. I'm excited about this motivational and inspirational segment that is designed to add value to your life. The topic today is the power of the shift. Shift is defined as a slight change in position, direction, or tendency, a change in emphasis or attitude, a shift in priorities. In Luke chapter 5, it records a shift. Jesus entered into Peter's boat. He asked Peter to thrust out a little, and he talked from the boat. After he had finished teaching, he told Peter to launch out into the deep and let his net down to catch some fish. Note, Jesus gave two commands. He gave one to Peter and one to the fishes. The fishes were told where to be, and Peter had to shift to that location. Of course, Peter had to let Jesus know that he had already tried that, and he was tired and probably thinking this is a waste of time. But something inside of Peter rose up. I believe it was purpose. Peter said, "Nevertheless," which means in spite of, "at thy word, I will let down my net." And when this was done, he caught so many fish, his net began to break, and he called for assistance because his ship was beginning to sink. Peter was amazed and humble at the same time, saying, "Lord, depart from me. I am a sinful man." Jesus said, "Fear not. From now on, you shall catch men." Peter shifted from occupation to purpose. Here are some ingredients for a shift. Number one, instructions. Number two, letting go of what did or did not happen in the past. And number three, obedience. There is no shift without Peter's obedience and follow through. Sometimes, in order to shift, you have to walk away from some stuff. Whether that consists of people, jobs, relationships, and sometimes family. Don't settle for anything less than what God has for you. Here are some things we are able to shift. Number one, our mindset. Number two, our attitude. And number three, our perspective. If you want something different, do something different. And when you embrace a fresh 24, you realize that yesterday is gone. Today was not promised. So let's take full advantage of this gift. We all make mistakes, but tell yourself there are only lessons, not failures. You're here today on purpose and not by chance. Make it a great one. And I'll see you next time on Fresh 24.
Thank you for tuning in to the Fresh 24 podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe to this podcast.